Good morning and welcome back to my channel. If I am super low energy right now and kind of on the quiet side, it's because it's morning time and I'm not used to filming in the morning time anymore. I used to do this all the time. Not used to it anymore. But I'm kind of getting ready for work, so I'm doing the makeup portion before I go to work and finishing the rest of the costume after I get off work. So for today's look, I am doing Slash from Guns N' Roses. I think I basically had gotten the idea to do his look just because I was so obsessed with Eddie Munson from Stranger Things. So yeah, let's just dive right in because I'm already running behind on time and I really don't want to be late for work. So basically with this one, I'm just gonna do my normal base routine that I do in the mornings when I'm in a rush, but then I'm gonna do a little bit of something different with my eyes. But I'm gonna start off just by using the NYX Bear With Me concealer, and I am definitely moving this in the middle of the screen. I'm so sorry. I had intended on doing this look sometime yesterday when I was off, but I got sidetracked by like housework and I was working on my Etsy shop that I have. I'll try to link it down below so you can see what I got. So I don't think that I have mentioned that on here yet. Me and Preston opened an Etsy shop and I've been drawing like little designs and stuff and putting them on t-shirts and other random things. So go check it out. I'm basically using this just to like even out any redness or any discoloration. So under my eyes, because I never get the proper amount of hours of sleep each night, and then any little bit of like redness, and I'm not even like covering all of my face with it. I'm literally just taking this little brush and just kind of like patting it into those little areas that need a little bit of extra coverage. So then just to set that, I'm using the Coty Airspun powder, and I'm basically like, I'm gonna use my little sponge over the areas like under my eyes and where there's like a lot of concealer that I just focused that, but then on the rest of my face I'm just gonna dust it with a brush. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and do some contouring using my Anastasia contour kit in light medium. I always take mainly like the lightest contour shade, but then just like a dab of the medium one. Just because this one's getting a little low and I feel like this one makes up for it. I'm so tired. I always stay up so late thinking that I can get up early and it'll be fine. Anyone have a solution for making yourself go to bed? Because I don't know if it's physically possible anymore. Preston literally tells me as I'm falling asleep on the couch, Lindsay, you should probably go to bed now. And I'm like, no, I'm so comfortable. It's ridiculous. My brain is always telling me like, no, if we just stay up a little bit longer, like we'll be at home longer. We won't have to go to work as soon. But in reality, like, I still have the same amount of time at home. I'm just making myself feel like garbage the next day because I have no sleep. And I'm not just doing this. I am gonna do some eyeshadow, but I'm just running that contour shade just over like the crease of my eye here because I feel like that's gonna add like a nice base to what I'll stack on top of it. All right, and then I'm just gonna do like a little bit of blush. A little bit of blush. We'll see where this goes. And I'm just using the Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink. So funny how I really used to be the type of person that like would never really wear blush in the very beginning of like YouTube makeup watching for me. Like I would always just do like my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, just like, you know, contour, but I would never do blush. I would just contour, and now I'm like so obsessed with blush I could never not have it. So then for highlight, of course, I'm doing my Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. Every single time I spray from this, like I used a different one the other day for one of these videos. Every single time I try one different, I immediately resort back to this the next video. It's just my favorite. It's just so pretty and it just looks, I don't know, it's not chunky at all. It just melts into the skin. I love it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just do my brows off camera. As always, if you want to see me specifically do those, just comment, just let me know. It's just, it takes up, I feel like it's like a whole other tutorial in and of itself, so that's why I never want to do it on camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and I will be right back. Okay, so brows are all done. Now I'm gonna move on to the eyes, and I'm just taking like a tiny little bit of the Anastasia eye primer, not going too crazy with it. I just want it to be on my lid to where like no creasing is happening. but I don't really want like a huge color change because like I said, I laid down that contour shade in the crease and I don't want to just like completely cover that. So just like focusing it on like that blank part of my eyelid and then just like patting upward with like the last little bit just to kind of like blend it into the crease. And as with all of these looks, I always have to say head over to my TikTok and my Instagram to see the other things that I'm working on, because I'm currently filming 2 different TikToks for this look, and you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. So head over, like everything, comment nice things. So then I'm just taking the TIGI chocolate eyeshadow right here. I mainly use this on my eyebrows. I start off with like a pen on my brows and then just like kind of underline and flick up with this because it just kind of makes it look, I don't know, nice. So I'm just gonna take this on just like a flat little like packing brush and then just pack that on my eyelid. I love this eyeshadow so much and I've had it for so long. I don't even remember when it was that I got it, but oh no, I do remember. I used to work at a place called Cosmoprof, and if you know of like Sally Beauty Supply, it's their sister company. But when I worked there, you would get like random like free things from different companies just wanting you to try their products so that you could sell them better. And this was one of the things that I got. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty positive. And again, just kind of like focusing all of that pigment on that empty lid space, and then once you kind of work upward, I'm just kind of like tapping almost with whatever is like left on the brush. That's just gonna help to kind of diffuse that color upwards. See, like that is just one color, like that's just this color. Just like patting on the lid and then just like with whatever's left over, just lightly patting upward. And I almost pat in like a circular motion so that it's kind of like diffusing the color and just like, I don't know, it's just like blending it out really nicely. And then I'm just taking my little like fluffy blender brush here and dipping back into my contour shades and just using that to kind of like further blend out that color. So then I'm just going to do the same thing on the lower lash line. I'm just going to take the same eyeshadow just on like a smaller brush and just kind of floof it under there. And just make sure to kind of like tie it into the top over here. And I'm bringing that down like not too far, but I am gonna probably stop around like where the tip of my lower lashes are. I don't want to draw my face down, but I do want it to look pretty like grungy rocker. And then again, just doing the same thing on the bottom that I did on the top, so taking more of the contour shade on that same little small brush and just blending out that bottom line. Okay, and I feel like you could stop here and just do like your mascara and lashes and everything, but I'm gonna step it up one notch. I have no rhyme or reason for why I'm doing this other than the fact that I just think it looks really cool. I'm gonna take this Colourpop eyeshadow, the Supershock shadow in the shade Ice Dream. It's kind of like a white, but it has like pink and blue almost in it. I'm gonna dab this over top of this. So I've done this before, and what it ultimately ends up doing is it makes it look wet. Which I feel like makes sense for a rocker, you know, if they're on stage and it starts raining, right? So I'm just using my finger just to kind of get some of that and pat it over top of all this brown. And I think I'm going to mainly focus this too in the center of my eyelid. And then I'm also going to take a little bit of that, and I'm not going to do like the entire lower lash line, but I'm just going to focus it right in the center of the lower lash line. I hope you guys can see that because it looks really cool in person. And then for my inner corner and on my brow bone, I'm just taking more of that Amrezy highlighter. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some mascara and lashes, and I'll be back to do the lips. And then I think that that's pretty much it that I'm gonna do before going to work. But as far as my mascara, I'm just going to use the Elizabeth Arden Grand Entrance mascara. And then I'm not sure yet. I'm deciding between 2 pairs of lashes. I may use the Kiss Naked Drama Ruffle lashes, or I might use the Kiss, I think they're the Pompadour style, I'm almost positive. The Pompadour ones are a little bit like not natural, but they're definitely less dramatic as opposed to these. So we'll see. I'm just going to do that and then I'll be right back. Okay, so mascara and lashes are done. I ended up going for the Pompadour style just because they're still pretty dramatic. I just put a little bit of mascara over top of them as well. The hair is gonna be a big focus in this, so I don't know, this is already a lot and I really like it, but I just didn't want to do like so much that it's one, covering what I already did, and two, taking away from other things. So now last thing, all we have to do is just the lip. I have Blistex on right now, and then I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips just using this Shany, S-H-A-N-Y. I don't know how they say it. It's the double chocolate lip liner. Ooh, I gotta sharpen that. That hurt. Okay, and then just over top of that, I'm going in with the Anastasia Sepia lip gloss. All right, and then just as a final step, I'm gonna go ahead and set everything using the NYX Matte Finish 16-hour setting spray. All right, guys, so this is basically it for the makeup look. I'm gonna go to work now, and then when I come back, I'll finish everything. So the next time you see me, I'll be all slashed up. How'd I do? Okay, well, here's everything. Obviously, he's always got his glasses. This hat is driving me insane because it's so big. It's so, like, it's ginormous, and I put a belt on it to make it like decorative like his, and it's weighing down. It is so enormous. I don't want to mess everything up that I just fixed. It's so big. So yeah, maybe don't order a top hat on Amazon. Maybe just like go to the store and find one. But look, how did I do? Obviously I had my Guns N' Roses t-shirt on, already had that. All I did with my hair, which my bangs are being crazy. My bangs are being crazy. They're all there, but they're not laying properly. They're not laying the way I wanted them to because they're not as short as I think that they should be with this sort of a costume. And the hat is making it worse. Okay, I feel like no matter what I do, my bangs are looking stupid on camera. I promise they don't look that bad in person, but it's like you see all of these little gaps. I don't have a nose piercing, but this is making me think about it. This is making me debate the topic. This is just an earring. It's just an earring, and it's just laying in there. So I'm hoping it doesn't fall out. And these little glasses that I got, I think I just found these at like TJ Maxx, but they're by K. But yeah, this is the completed look. It might be easier for people that have like super curly hair already. My bangs are making me so angry. I hope they look better to you guys than what I'm seeing on this little screen right now because they're driving me insane every time I look at them. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button down below and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. What are you doing? This is like 3 years now in the making. Come on, guys, get it together. Follow, notification bell so you know when I post, all the goods, all the good things. Also, don't forget to head over to my TikTok and my Instagram after this just to see the TikToks that I made, because I made 2 during this, and then see the final photos of this look. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, a great night, whatever time of day it is when you are watching this, and I will see you in the next spooky Halloween video. Bye.